So here is your map setup tutorial, everyone. On the left, we have Arrow Vortex. On the right, we have Audacity. I'm going to show you how to set up files. It's not that hard. So, you go to the Tempo tab in Arrow Vortex, and you hit the Adjust Sync button. Hit this window. We're going to make it bigger. Just kidding, we can't. Hit Find BPM. Find your BPM. If it gives you 100%, that's your BPM. If it gives you two numbers, and like the percent's pretty solid, like you've got like 80% one thing and 20% another, or like 65% one thing, etc., then that probably means the song has a lot of triplets. So take the one with the most percentage, the highest result, as long as it's a good round number, and hit Apply BPM. If it's really wonky, let's say you get like 68.37% and the BPM is 102.58, that probably means your song has drifting BPM, which means it sucks, which means you've got to actually okay, it doesn't mean it sucks. It means you've got to morph the song in order to map it comfortably. You could manually time it, but that's the worst. I'm not going to go over that. Maybe I'll make a video later to go over that. Then you're going to hit this 4 times. That is not 2 seconds. So you're going to hit it 4 more times. That is how much offset you need to apply to the song for it to line up in the editor. So 4 seconds and 125 milliseconds. I just use this up arrow because it moves the starting beats of the song up. If you hit it 4 times, it moves it up 1 measure. If you hit it another 4 times, it moves it up another measure. So now I've got 2 measures of silence before the song starts, and that's how long those measures are. So now I'm going to bring it over to Audacity. You can just take this number, put the song in the editor, and put in the offset directly into the editor, and you're done. You can start mapping, and that's totally fine. That works. I like to increase the sound quality of my music a little bit before I start. So what I do is I go into Audacity, and I hit Generate Silence with the beginning of the map selected, and I go 4 seconds and 125 milliseconds. Boom. Now I got silence at the beginning of my track. Now I'm going to highlight the whole track, and I am going to add a compressor. This is the setting I use. If you would like to take a look at it closer, you can pause the highlight. We get to compress the music so that there is less volume disparity in the song, so that it sounds better when you're wearing a headset. It'll sound pretty much the same when you're wearing headphones. It'll be a little bit quieter in the loud parts and a little bit louder in the quiet parts, which isn't as great for listening, but since you're playing it in a video game, you're playing the song in a rhythm game, you want to be able to hear the quiet parts, and you don't want the loud parts to drown out everything else. And then I'm going to add a limiter. Where is my limiter? There it is. These are the settings I use. Again, you can pause it if you want to copy them. Boom. To bring that volume back up and cap it. So now the song sounds pretty much the same throughout. But it's not... You can still tell that there are quieter bits in the song. But they're all about the same volume. So you're not worrying about, is this part going to be too quiet with crappy headset audio? Or is it going to be too loud? That way you're kind of accompanying all audiences. You don't have to do this. That's why I like to do it. And then you're just going to export it. Export as OGG. There you go. And you can just go to your mapping folder and just dump it in there. Or whatever, wherever you keep all your covers and songs.